Hey guys, this is Steven from RC Engineering, and I wanted to show you guys this recent pickup that I got, and also disregard all the junk that's on my hands. I was working on my car. This is Bondo. Don't worry about it. It's not going to rub off on what I'm going to show you right now. So we have about 11 and a half minutes to talk about this quote-unquote pick that I found at a car. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm really into automobiles. Especially classic cars. I went with one of my neighbors who got me into cars, and we went to a car show in San Martin, and I happened to find this really good setup of stuff here. So paid 20 bucks for all this. We're gonna find out if it's worth it or not, because I always like to talk about how much I paid for the stuff. As you know, the channel is very centered on budget. And what this actually is a lot of documentation about old school RC planes that are based off of real planes. You can see here on the back of each of these plans we have a real plane. This is a P38, which has the twin tail boom. And this was actually what I'll be talking about a lot in this video. That guy right here, the P38, and with the twin tail boom, was my late grandfather's favorite plane. He passed away last year in December, and that was his favorite plane. And he was a big influence on my genes as far as airplanes. But the main thing that I wanted to talk about was not necessarily these little documents here, but is this stuff here, which are each of these, which I'm going to pull a few out. This one I'm not so sure, so right here it says Plan Pack. Let me put this over here because I want to keep it all together. It says Plan Pack 7 fighter planes and plans to build them. Famous, authentic, 1/4-inch scale, fully detailed. We got Hellcat, F6F, Thunderbolt, Mustang P51, Mitsubishi Zero, the Avenger, the Air Cobra, and the Storm Mavic. I don't know what that is, but I know what the rest of them are. So here is an example of what you would find in this plan pack. So this I just pulled out of the plan pack. You'll see something like this. Okay, here's an Air Cobra. Now here, as you can see, it has a scale down there at the bottom, and it has all the plans for all the cross sections and stuff like that, and some different views on this thing. But there's another set that I'm going to show you that is even better than this one. These plans are okay. It gives you an idea of the different cross sections and where the airfoil changes, and it shows you here. These are the different cross sections here, and then those correspond to the cross sections that make up the plane here: B3, B4, B5, B6, B7. Something like that. That's the Air Cobra. And most of the ones that are in that pack are like that. This one looks a little bigger. This one's probably okay. So this is a bomber. This is a Storm Vic. Actually, no, it's just a regular plane. Maybe a little bit of a dive bomber. So we have here the 3 different cross sections for the wing, the scale, the length of the plane, the different cross sections that make up the plane. Here's the different cross sections up here at the top, and where the elevator is, and where the access and gun service panels and all that stuff, so that if you wanted, you could build a exact replica of this guy. Sorry if you see me sweating a little bit. It is extremely hot in here. I think, okay, that's the Bell Air Cobra. This guy is the Thunderbolt, which was a dive bomber. I believe it was a carrier airplane. This is a way more compact piece of paper here. It talks about the airplane up here at the top. 3 different cross sections for the wing. 5 different cross sections. And here on these 2 cross sections, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me move this a little bit closer. These 2 cross sections right there, we have the 2 elevators, the ailerons. And then here we have a cross section. This is all to scale. And here we have the main cross section of the plane, and here it's talking about each of the bulkheads that go in there. and then they all correspond to these bulkheads here. You have front view, top view, left view, so you pretty much have everything that you need to scan this through a large scanner and be able to make some plans out of it, and be able to copy it and then do some other stuff with it. Let me see if we have anything else in here. And I'll show you at the very end the significance of these plans in a little bit. So let's see what else we got here. Ooh, this is a Hellcat, looks like. Yep, Hellcat F6F. Main plane here, cross sections. Some quick views, front, left, right. Another main picture here on the bottom. Front picture, top view, the 3 wing sections. I don't know, oh, it does have the wing sections. Here's wing 1, here's wing 2, here's wing 3. So technically you're going to interpolate on your CAD between this one, this one, this one, and this one. And same thing here, you're going to interpolate, just kind of have your software come up with a smooth version of that. Let's see what else we got. We're 6 minutes in. We only have a few minutes left, and I'm probably not going to be able to go through all of them. Oh, there's our favorite. Well, generally America's favorite. P51 Mustang. And this is the Mustang ABC. This is not the bubble top. This is the ABC. The D is the one with the bubble top with the good view. This was before that. This was modeled after the Spitfire. We have all the cross sections, etc. All the stuff, all the cross sections for the wing, and a little bit about the plane at the top. And here, Mitsubishi Zero. Same thing, everything looks good. Cool. So that's that plan pack. That seems like they're all there. So super, super sweet. That guy is ready to go. Alright, so let's go through some of these guys. And it looks like we have another model plan pack here. This is a control line Hughes Racer. Maybe we might have some time to look in there. And then we have another model plan pack. This is for a bi-wing, and all this stuff is control line, and I'll show you why in a second. As you can see here, it costs 50 cents to buy it. And this is my favorite here. So here's a plan pack for 5 combat line. It looks like control line. Sorry, control line. So obviously this is ancient stuff here. So everything back then was control line and gas. But we have here default 3 view plans. Photos, and 1 inch is equal to 1 foot, so it's a 1/12 scale. Hawker Typhoon, the Focke-Wulf, Mustang P51, the Crosshair, which is the F4F, Focke-Wulf 190, Spitfire. And this is my favorite part of this. This guy was actually in this container right here. And I don't know if it says it on here, but basically this is a Polk's Hobby. Well, this is Mechanics, but I think they're owned by Polk's Hobby. Or Polk's Hobby is a store that they came from. And if you see here, here's the Polk's Hobby. It's in Seattle, Washington, looks like. Yeah. It's Seattle, Washington. If you look at the top right here, it's a dated stamp of how it was shipped. It says April 30th, 1954. So these are really... So basically these plans were created very shortly after the planes themselves were created. Oh, here you got a P47 Thunderbolt. This looks like, again, a 3-piece image drawing with some cross sections. Might be able to create a Thunderbolt from that. Might have to see from that. Alright, let's look at some of these plans. And these obviously are way bigger plans. This is why I like them quite a bit better. As you can see, here's a Focke-Wulf. This is a huge plan. And you can see here that if I move the camera, this thing is massive plans. You got every cross section for the wing, every cross section, blade. These are rudder ribs. You have the front cross section, you have nose cone, you have interior on how it's put together, you have landing gear. These are all the different bulkheads, it looks like. And is that all the way? No, it's not even all the way. It's got a little bit left. But yeah, huge plans. Big cross section of the wing, half the front top with the left half of the wing right there. So ready to build. And we have time for just one more. So I'm going to see if I could utilize my new job and be able to get access to a large scanner. So what I'm going to show you guys for the last one, this is a Corsair, obviously a really good plane, but I'm going to show you guys probably your favorite. It's either the most Americans' favorites are the Corsair or the P51 Mustang, which I know there is a P51 Mustang. There it is. Oh. Very delicate paper. And there it is. We're going to go more into this, but anything else that's in here, just a whole bunch of decals and maybe some more stuff. It says Department of the Navy here, official business. I'm going to figure out what's in there. Alright, so that's pretty much all we have for this video.